This is the story of Abraham, the father of the great family. Abraham and Sarah went from Ur to Haran and then on to a new land. When they came into the new land, Abraham went up on a hill at Shechem, and there he prayed to God. And God was there. Then he went on to Bethel and prayed to God, and God was there. Then they pitched their tents in Hebron, and God was there too. God promised Abraham and Sarah that they would be the mother and the father of a great family. The family would be as many as there are grains of sand in the desert, stars in the sky, and dust in the land. But Abraham and Sarah had no children. Then 3 strangers came out of the desert. And they told them that they would have a child. And Abraham and Sarah laughed, but the child was born. And they named him Isaac, which means laughter. Isaac grew, and when he was a boy, God appeared to Abraham and said, "Take your son, your only son Isaac, whom you love. I want you to go to the land of Moriah. Offer him as a burnt offering upon a mountain." So the next day, Abraham cut wood, and he took a donkey, 2 helpers, and his son Isaac, and he began to walk towards the mountain. On the 3rd day, they could see the mountain. Abraham told his helpers to stay there, and he and Isaac went on further. Isaac carried the wood for the offering, and Abraham carried a bowl of fire, and he also carried a knife. Isaac said, "Here is the fire, but where is the lamb for the offering?" And Abraham told him, "God will provide." Now, when they came to the place for the sacrifice, Abraham tied up Isaac. And then he picked up the knife and he was about to kill Isaac for the sacrifice. And then an angel appeared and said, "No, you do not need to do this." Then Abraham looked, and there was a ram caught in the bushes. God did provide for the sacrifice. So Abraham untied Isaac, and they went down the mountain together. God says, "I will make you the father of a great family, as many as grains of sand in the desert and stars in the sky. And I will make of you a great blessing because you obeyed me." Then Sarah, Abraham's beloved wife, died, and Abraham buried her in a cave at the end of a field near the oaks of Mamre. After Abraham helped Isaac find a wife, he too died, and he was buried beside Sarah in the same cave. Now Isaac and his wife Rebekah had twins, Esau and Jacob. And so now the great family grew. This is the story of Abraham, the father of the great family. Now I wonder, what part of the story did you like best? I wonder what part of this story was the most important part. Now I wonder if we could leave anything out, anything at all out of this story and still have everything that we need. This is a story of Abraham, the father of the great family.